Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to discuss the reason why Martha Stewart lost her $2 billion empire. Let's get right into it. There are more celebrities in this day and age than at any previous moment in history. After all, it now appears that anybody can become famous owing to various new avenues to fame, such as being a social media influencer or a reality star. However, just because there are so many renowned people does not imply that they are all well liked. In truth, there are a number of well-known personalities who no longer pique the public's interest. When Martha Stewart's firm, Martha Stewart Living Omnimedia, went public in 1999, she became a self-made billionaire for the first time. The stock rose to an all-time high of $39.75 per share the next day after the first public offering garnered $1.9 billion. Her net worth plummeted in the early 2000s, although it has since recovered modestly. Her net worth is expected to be approximately $400 million in 2020. She was included in the world's wealthiest and most influential business executives on the Forbes billionaire list during her heyday as a major media magnate. She began modeling on the side at the age of 13 and appeared in television ads on a regular basis. Chanel, a high-end fashion house, was one of her clients. She was making well over six figures a year as a stockbroker in New York by the time she was 24 and a recent Barnard College graduate. Martha rose to prominence as the world's most well-known domestic diva following years of success as a model. More significantly, Stewart amassed a sizable fan base, the majority of whom had complete faith in her. Stewart was able to build a business empire that made her extremely rich thanks to all of the individuals who admired her. Unfortunately, everything went wrong, and Stewart lost half of her enormous net worth for mysterious reasons. What happened to Martha Stewart's business empire? Consumer trust is something that most organizations strive for, but seldom achieve in the business sector. After all, most people see corporations as soulless robots whose sole purpose is to make as much money as possible by any means necessary. However, there were millions of individuals who trusted Martha Stewart's commercial empire, which she developed over numerous years. Stewart's admirers, after all, had grown to rely on her guidance for years and considered her business as nothing more than an extension of her. Since so many people aspired to be like Martha Stewart, her company was once valued at $2 billion, which is incredible. Unfortunately, Stewart's fortunes altered significantly when she was arrested and charged with a crime. Martha Stewart was charged with 9 charges of securities fraud and obstruction of justice on June 4, 2003. The accusations stem from allegations that Stewart obtained inside business knowledge and utilized it to prevent over $45,000 in stock losses. Martha was found guilty and had to pay a substantial fine, while Stewart was sentenced to 5 months in jail, followed by 2 years of supervised release. Being sentenced to prison for business activities was a significant blow to Martha Stewart's enterprise, which was based on the fate of her fans. In fact, the company's worth plummeted to the point that Sequential Brands Group decided to acquire Martha Stewart Living Omnimedia for $350 million in 2015. The firm was sold to Marquee Brands for $175 million 4 years later. Because a big percentage of Martha Stewart's personal fortune was invested in her company's stock, she lost a lot of money when its value plummeted. Martha Stewart is no longer a billionaire in 2022. Martha Stewart made her money as a media figure before becoming a businesswoman. While going to prison had a significant impact on Stewart's business empire, it appeared that she should have been able to keep the majority of her riches if she could return to the formula that made her wealthy and renowned in the first place. Unfortunately, during the same time that Stewart's stint in jail was destroying her firm, the globe was undergoing a huge upheaval that had an impact on her. When Martha Stewart lost control of her corporate empire, she didn't have to abandon her career in publishing. Stewart has earned a fortune from her magazine and food books in the past, and there's no reason why she can't do so again, even if she has to rebrand. However, at about the same time, consumers were accustomed to searching for recipes online, making cookbooks less profitable for writers. Furthermore, periodicals have become a relic of the past, as evidenced by the announcement that Stewart's magazine will no longer be produced in print form. Many of the methods Martha Stewart used to generate money have dried up as a result of the internet's transformation in how consumers consume media. When you combine that with Stewart's stock market losses, it's easy to see how her money has dwindled significantly. Stewart was originally said to be worth $1 billion, but she is now only worth $400 million. Again, most people will give everything to be worth $400 million, so no one feels sorry for Martha Stewart. Furthermore, it appears that Stewart herself does not wish for people to feel sorry for her. Stewart has shown time and time again that she is a survivor, and because of her connection with Snoop Dogg, she is still a TV star. As a consequence, it is likely that Stewart's net worth will increase in the coming years. That's it for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you never miss out on any future content we'll produce for you guys. We're signing off now, but we'll be sure to catch you all in the next one.